guys, Chuck with RV Tech Tips again with another video. This is a Suburban furnace, an SF. See here, SF20. The customer is saying that that it doesn't turn on at all. They turn the thermostat on and nothing happens. So we're gonna try to figure out what's going on here. So first thing you want to do is get your voltmeter and check to see if you got power at the furnace. If you're lucky, you're gonna have an outside access door. If you don't have an outside access door, you can access these wires from inside. Usually there's some sort of grill that you got to take off to get to the back of the furnace, but you should have access to these wires. So first things first, I got my power on. One thing I am noticing about this furnace is when I turn the power on, I'm hearing a click, but the fan's not turning on. So I already know my thermostat's good because it's sending power to the furnace, but we'll check it anyway. So we know we got power, but I'm gonna check it anyways to make sure we have enough power. So let's see what we got. It's going to the furnace. We got 13.63. Now, the next thing you want to do is your furnace is going to have two blue wires coming off of it. If you disconnect those wires that are going to these blue wires and hook these two blue wires together, that bypasses the thermostat and the wiring in the wall between the thermostat and the furnace. So if you do that and then it turns on, you know that you have a thermostat problem. But it's still not turned on, so we know we got an issue going on here. Maybe a bad motor, maybe a bad board. Let's find out. Okay, here's your case. Screw there. Screw there. And a screw here. If you have a furnace with the outside access door, your screw's gonna be outside. If you don't have an outside access door, your screw's gonna be right here. Occasionally there'll be a screw on both sides, but it's kind of up to the manufacturer if they want to do it that way. And obviously I have this out of the vehicle already. Next time I do take one out of the vehicle, I'll make a video on how to do that. But basically this furnace will just slide right out of the case. Just like that. I have the luxury of having it outside of the vehicle, so I can just set it on its side to get it out, but it's a little bit easier. Okay, we're out. Okay, that should be good enough. Okay, so let's hook our wires back up. Ooh. Alright, so if you have a furnace built after about 2001 or so, the board is going to be what is powering the motor. If you have an older furnace, you'll have a separate relay that would be sitting right here that powers the motor. next time I get one of those, we can diagnose that. So I can show you how to figure it out with that separate relay. But on these newer ones, the relay is on the board right here. Here's the fan relay. Now let's see if that is powering the motor or not. Get our ground hooked up. Okay, so this is power going into the board, so we should have power here. That's the second terminal here with the two wires. This one here, this is our power going in. So let's see what we got. 13.69. Now this one says blow on it right here, so that's going to the motor. No power going to the motor. So that means we got ourselves a bad circuit board. So we know we got power going from the thermostat to the circuit board. We got 12 volts there, so we know that we got power going to the board, but it's not turning the fan on. I also hear the relay click, but it's not powering the motor. So let's go ahead and put a new circuit board in it. So again, on this one, the circuit board is right here, mounted onto this blower cover. So what we got to do is we got to take a couple of these screws out. One right here, this one over here, and probably that one down there, just to get this piece out of the way so we can replace the board and slide it out. So let's go ahead and do that. Make sure that the power's off or that you have this red wire disconnected. That way, just in case for some reason this relay started to work again and we have our fingers in the fan, that would not be good. So let's get that out of the way. Unplug the fat one, single wire, that's the motor. Then the blue and the red, that is your power going into the board. This fat orange one, that's so you're going to your igniter. And then you got your main harness connector at the bottom, right here. Right there. So now we just gotta slide this baby out. There it is right there. These boards actually have a 3-year warranty, which is nice. They used to have a 90-day warranty, but now they have a 3-year warranty. So if you ever buy one, keep that receipt and you should be able to get a new one if it goes bad. So I did that is it's got these little tabs. These tabs slide into that groove right there. Just like that. Then we got our harness connector, goes here. You can't mess this up because this there's a small terminal and a large terminal. The small terminal is your power going in. The large one is your motor. And then of course that fat orange one's your electrode spark wire. Let's get those screws back in. Turn our power on. Boom. See if it'll fire up. It's clicking. There we go. Fire in the hole. I don't know if you can see that, but there you go. Back up and running. Shut her down. But yeah, hopefully that helps you diagnose a circuit board if your fan's not coming on.